shouting. Jesus.
Here.
For the first time, we are going to a Game 3 here on the stream for the CORSAIr DreamLeague Season 11, the Stockholm Major. Live from the Monster DreamLeague Studios, and a draw's on the way between Secret and Vici Gaming.
Whoa.
Whoo! I am hyped. I'm excited. So I noticed after the previous game that I was kind of like shouting as if I needed to reach all the way to the camera with my voice, but my microphone's right next to my face.
I mean, that's called projecting.
Yes.
I'm the wrong person to be talking about telling you not to scream. That's literally my whole personality. Troll roar, Lord! Holy shit, there he is!
Whoo! Let's talk about this draft, because the previous game, we said on hindsight that Secret's draft was too greedy and mismatched. Right?
Yep.
Well, hindsight for some of us.
Is there anything in the draft that would be ban-worthy? I mean, Oracle, we talked about that already. We do see it banned this time by Team Secret. They do pick up the Keeper of the Light again.
Do they want the OD though?
Do they want the
I'm
OD?
pretty sure mid one says I'm done with that hero.
That
Just
hero
give me
looked so good, though.
Give me the Monkey King.
I mean,
Have you seen his Monkey King?
Oh, I've seen it. And we talked about that last time. You know, the OD being this counter pick to troll, he just picks it for fun.
Yeah, he's done
In the
with
last game, forget that. Give me one of those action heroes, you know?
Yeah, just pick up the side hero.
All right, here we go. The Magnus troll combo, not
God.
Magnus PA, mind you. We do interchange that. It's the only fun that you get to have in this game. Troll or PA these
But
days.
Magnus has not had the best results here so far.
He's had some tough times today.
Yep, and not just today. Yesterday and the day before that as well. It's been a rough one.
Well, FI played it really well, and they won.
Yeah,
You can still win with
Yes, you can.
it's possible.
it. And it's good
If
with
you're
troll.
FY, you can win on basically
But they got
everything.
DY, don't they?
They do.
Like his brother?
Distant
No.
cousin? Spiritual successor?
Nope.
Okay. Let's talk
You
about...
wouldn't have a spiritual successor until after one passes away, right?
Nah, I wouldn't say that's true.
Oh. Okay.
Look at Bulldog.
Yes.
What?
He's got a lot of spiritual successors in Alliance, and he's still doing fine.
Okay.
Okay.
But it's true.
Yeah, but no, yeah, but you know, I could no.
All right. It's another word for mentor, I would think.
No.
Does he have purple hair?
It looks like it, doesn't it? A little bit of purple glow, blue glow. Looks a bit blue.
I think it's purple. Pretty sure that's purple.
It's just the backlight.
All right. Well, let's see. What do we got here?
We got some bans going on. The Bat Rider and the Rubik ban. By the way,
Yeah.
we did have mid one saying that they wanted to lose because you learn more from losses than from wins. What would they
Congrats.
have learned from previous game?
Don't pick Lone Druid unless you have someone who knows to play it.
It could
I mean,
be
Sai
fun
did play
lesson.
pretty fine. Sai played pretty well, but it's just the lineup was pretty bad overall.
I don't know. I think they learned that just because you have a good hero with one game, you don't have to pick it all the time. You don't need that OD unless you got that good reason for picking it. There's a puck
Well,
pick,
there
though.
was a troll first pick, so there was all reason to pick it. They could have just done that instead of the Necro.
Well, you know, they had a bad game on it. You don't want to do that again.
They lose one game and you just go back to the roots.
The roots.
Get that puck back, Necrophos. We're gonna get to see the Monkey King now.
I hope so.
He's thinking about it. I can see him literally straight ahead of me.
Are we gonna do that support puck again?
Oh yeah, most likely. I mean, they have Necro and there's not a Nisha hero and mid one would not play it either, so I'm gonna see that for sure. It's really just good to keep the troll locked down until he gets BKB.
Yeah.
And just that insanely strong laning presence. You can also just blink in and annoy the Magnus so he can't get his ult off.
Another try on the Disruptor today. Disruptor, of course, great if you're trying to run away, but a lot of these heroes, they're probably not going to be running away, right? I mean, they're going in.
And they're standing their ground.
Yeah.
They got the Coddle ult. The Ignis.
Can Puck, she can phase out of the glimpse, right? If you do it just right?
No, I don't think so.
No?
I mean, I don't even know. my mechanics skills has kind of faded away.
But that's why we hired you.
Yeah, you're supposed to be an analyst.
I don't know.
All right, the Green Menaces are back. The Viper Pugna lore battle continues again. Round 2.
Who won last time? I don't remember.
Last time?
Yeah, it was today, wasn't it?
I mean, it was.
It was. LGD had the Pugna, and they won.
Wow. The
Well,
master
GG.
takes the pet again. Gracious me. Now, this seems pretty good. I do like picking Pugna against these kind of low HP heroes, especially against a Necrophos, because in his time to live, Ghost Shroud time, you just zap his ass with the Dagon, you deep fry that dumbass. But in this one, oh, yeah, I don't know. I guess I do like it. I just generally like the Pugna pick. I think it's great.
Well, they clearly have some kind of strat here, picking up the Viper. They banned the Bat as well, which means they probably have a carry in mind in this strat. They don't want to lean against a Bat. What's the? I mean, this is just Nisha playing a super duper carry. Is Terrorblade still in the pool? Terrorblade is still in there.
Yep. Monkey King's out of the equation.
Terrorblade, Morph is still in as well.
Please no morph.
Juggernaut is in.
10 seconds remaining.
Medusa is in.
Another Lucy Doocy? I don't know about that. It's a lot of power coming in Vici Gaming. A lot of mid-game show-off right here. But getting somebody aggressive that, you know, doesn't have to be a super late-game carry to deal with Troll is good. As we've seen many times in this tournament, traditional way to beat that Troll PA is just to win the game by 21 minutes or something. So with the current lineup on Team Secret, that certainly seems doable. Especially we've seen these pucks just ball out of control. But of course that was a mid-puck, not a support.
I mean, that's good. No, I won't.
Shiver.
Shiva, come on.
Shiver, come on.
Just say it.
Off-lane Viper?
Oh,
Come
not
on now.
offlane Viper. Yeah,
We
please.
can't do that
Didn't we
again.
have an offlane Viper
That
earlier
was
today?
awful.
Yeah, it was pretty awful.
Very
Actually. It
bad.
was a KP Viper. They did lose.
Ew.
That was
You-
Mineski though.
We don't talk about that.
All right.
Very disgusting.
So right now, we are waiting for Vici Gaming to go for their last ban and last pick. And they still had so much bonus time left
Yeah, I mean,
that they don't need to rush things. They got a full minute for RTK to talk to his team. And they go for the Void ban.
oh
Wow.
no.
And for the Morphling pick. Okay, so that's the deny pick. And Terrorblade is still in. Because if you have a Morphling and someone else picked a Terrorblade, that's a great steal of Metamorphosis.
Yeah,
and very
Morph
easy
likes
to
that.
steal as well.
And they definitely predict that they wanted that probably,
Yep.
which means they maybe want
10
to
seconds
change up. What options are there then? They need a super carry. There's like Troll morphing late game. You swap all around and just go more pressured, not to go late game against those heroes.
Did RTK just outdraft Puppy?
I don't know about that, Chiefs. we
Chiefs,
still got
calm
one.
Shaver, come on.
I think it's pretty well rounded. One of the weaknesses in Vici Gaming's lineup is that early game because they got a disruptor
Yeah.
who we earlier already saw is very easily harassed
But-
out of the lane.
Secret has 2 dragons.
Yeah,
They're very powerful creatures.
I'm saying that's indeed, yeah.
No. No H.
So surely if you're Secret, you're gonna go all in for the first 25 minutes?
That's what I'm thinking. I'm almost thinking like you want to get something like that Jugger.
I don't know if
Yeah.
Nisha wants to play it like that though.
I mean,
He
I-
just
But
wants to
Nisha
start.
can play Juggernaut just fine.
yeah. I mean, I feel like if you go full late game, if you go give the room to Morph or Troll, it's going to bite you in the booty. It's been proven time and time again. You get that mid-game carry, and then you just finish the job before it gets out of hand.
I can't believe I'm
Lip
saying this,
reading.
but I agree with Jake.
Yeah.
Can't lip read this. He barely opened his mouth.
Phantom Lancer.
He's going
Okay.
that hard carry.
PL.
Someone that potentially later on in the game can take over the game.
Potentially.
Yes, potentially. We'll see if he gets to that point because Troll, I think, is pretty good against PL, right?
Yes, and Pugna. And Disruptor.
But this is pretty even
What?
draft, honestly.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a rough one. Definitely how Vici Gaming has been playing. Looking real good.
Yeah.
So Bulldog, you're up first.
Well, I think it's pretty even, but I think Secret got the upper hand, having 2 dragon and all. So I can't deny that.
Okay.
It's not 2 dragons. One is a nether drake and one is a fairy dragon.
I just heard you say dragon twice.
I said it's not 2 dragons. Whatever, doesn't matter. PL is not a hero. It is a coward's pick. I say kitty go no. Boom, boom, Vici Gaming.
I gotta go with Bulldog here because he is the true analyst.
Yep.
And I believe he's gonna be right. He was right previous game. Was
No,
he?
he wasn't.
No, he
Yeah,
wasn't.
I
I was the only one who was right.
All right.
Your guess.
What?
You guys, you know the drill as well. During the game, vote for your MVP. Hashtag get that player name out there. We'll judge you afterwards. Be nice and enjoy game number 3 with Moxie and Gods.
All right, well, we have it. We have our first game number 3, and it's between Secret and Vici. What do you think about this draft here? What are we liking? What are you thinking is gonna top off here?
I mean, I'm liking that we have a game 3. I think more than anything, they could have picked anything whatsoever, and I'd be happy. We got that game 3 here on the mainstream finally, but we get also what looks to be, a game tailored towards a late game. Morphling, Troll on one side, Appeal on the other side for Nisha. These teams want to take it late. We're going to see perhaps another long slugfest of a game.
I'm getting pretty used to it at this point, for sure. But
for battle.
yeah, I'm excited. This is turned into quite the hype series. I mean, we knew it was going to be hype, but we didn't know it was going to be this hype.
Yeah.
So here's the big question, like Secret, we talked about, they're very professional, but they did just lose their first game in quite a while. And Vici Gaming, they've got to be feeling on top of the world. So let's see if any of that little bit of mental bit comes into play here too.
It's not like they cheesed out a win with a draft or just, did something like they had a fluky game where Secret played bad. They played incredibly well, both game 1 and game 2. So I think Vici Gaming have to feel like they're in top form right now. RTK, we could hear him yelling during the draft. This guy feels like he is pumping his team up, and I hope both these teams are here to deliver a great game 3.
Well, I mean, we see what happens when they win. He goes and smacks him upside the head. Poor Fade. But, I'm sure they're feeling a little bit of pressure. Do we need to get an adult for the side of Vici Gaming? Do we need to rescue them if anything
I feel
goes
like
wrong?
our panel maybe needs an adult as well.
Yeah.
Flax is, it gets this late and things get a bit crazy.
Yeah, I think we just started hearing baby noises coming out of his mouth at the last little bit there. But, it's Flax. He's fine. He's fine. A couple of Troids here. Spare Lance gets tossed that over onto Yang. Fade's just gonna keep smacking him. There's the skewer back. Are they gonna be able to do anything else to Nisha? Oh, it's looking pretty good. This might be their first blood. They just need a little bit more damage. They don't quite have it.
On Puppy. Puppy's gone GTA bounty runes.
There we go.
Let's go.
Creeper of the Light. Getting those runes there.
Yeah, he gets both of them. So
Bulldog would just call that a win right there. You should just, give up.
PL uses some regen, a Tango and a Salve, but you're okay with that to get double bounty rune. They went all in on that kill and didn't get it.
All right, so mid lane going to be Paparazzi in mid 1 with the Viper and the Morphling.
Yep. Yeah, Paparazzi, a fantastic mid player as well, even though it is typically Ori who plays in the mid lane. They're going to swap things up here. Paparazzi did win a 1v1 championship at one of the Dota majors in the past, so this guy is, no stranger to the mid lane.
Are we going to see a very calm laning phase coming out here? Do you think we're going to see a lot of movement, getting aggressive early this time around?
I think Vici are looking to definitely put a lot of heat onto that PL, not give him an easy time, but similar story. Top lane, they also have great harass.
Sai has to go pop the Fairy Fire, and again, just barely walking away.
Yeah, I mean, Vici have pretty strong dual lanes. Magnus not really a super scary laner, but if you get a nice skewer back, you definitely have got some kill potential. But yeah, both sides have these kind of ranged harasses. I mean, Necro Puff, great ranged harass and right-click damage, so we're going to see a lot of hits being exchanged on pretty much all 3 lanes.
All right, well, there's that skewer we talked about. Gonna be able to just push back Puppy. They don't have anything to cancel out TV, although Zai in for some trouble here on the top lane. Pops that stick. And is gonna be the first blood going over to Ori.
Shout out to our observers. That was perfection. They knew there was no kill bottom. They knew Puppy was gonna TP out. and then they catch the actual first blood top.
Yeah, you can't praise them too much. You saw what happened though to Scriff at the Major. Started getting real mad about that bubbly water. Uh-oh, it looks like DY, though, is getting chased down by Yapster. Yapster is going to tank the
He's
tower a
staying
little
low.
bit. Oh,
He's
look at
staying
that
low.
movement at the last second.
Ooh, he almost juked him out there. He does force Yapster into the trees, and he's going to TP his way home. So even though he does end up dying there, he can TP back to lane, and it's going to be a 2v1 lane for at least the next 30 seconds or so.
And puck does hit fairly hard. Paparazzi needs to be a little bit careful here, mid one. Spewing some of that lovely, lovely toxin onto him. Yang also having to be careful too. It's pretty swift being a Pugna. But Fade, ooh. Uh-oh, mid one gets skewered back. And we find that we lose Zai, but mid one also gonna get taken out.
Wave comes out. Observer knew there was a kill top, and he's also like, I gotta stay mid. Action all over the place.
I'll praise him a little bit on that one.
He knew there was a kill going down top, despite wanting to stay on mid. And Vici Gaming up 3 kills to 1. Magnus. Invis Room, one of the best runes you can find is a Magnus, and turns it into a kill.
What a different game we're seeing here for game number 3.
Yeah.
Before, you know, it was game number 1 was a little slow. Game number 2 very, very slow, right? We talked about too. There was not many kills on the board, but this one here, they're feeling good on the side of Vici. They want to go in for these kills. They got lucky with the rune. I mean, any sort of hero or item that can change your positioning is just super valuable. That's why we saw so much of Tiny for quite a while, right? Being able to toss everyone back into tower range.
A lot of denies on that mid morphling. Definitely one of those heroes that when you get those decent mid matchups can just run away with the lane because of the lasting potential when you get all that agility going. And all it took is one gank, and you see morphling in a pretty good spot here. And when you hit that level 6, you can turn into a Viper and use the Nether Toxin for yourself as well. It's definitely a decent morph target.
And Hero's come a long way from what he used to be.
Yes.
For sure.
Old split pushing, make
Make
the
a
old
copy
replicate,
and then run to your replicate. Now look at him. Now he's just fight. So they're gonna have to get healed up a little bit.
The advanced Rubik, essentially.
And someday maybe he'll get a remodel.
Maybe he can get an Arcana as well.
Ooh, that'd be pretty nice. Then I have to see Morphling in every single one of my games. Please, gods, no.
Remodel sounds good to me, though. Seeing that little portrait up top, I'm like, could do with some sprucing up.
Can get behind that. There's going to be 5-minute runes coming up very, very shortly, though. So you're already seeing Yapster getting into position here. Wants to be able to secure that for his team.
And Magnus is in a spot bottom where he's playing
Oh,
around
all right,
back row.
Fade.
Yeah.
Gonna have to skewer that booty out of there.
Yep. Can't actually get any boundaries. This could be three for 1, it looks like, in Secret's favor. Decent little gold boost for them, as things still remain very even in terms of the net worth difference between the two teams. But when you look at the CS, it is Vici Gaming favored as far as how the cores are faring. We'll see what Secret's response to this is going to be. They don't really have any heroes that can gank at this point. Puck, when they hit level 6, sure, there's a dream call, but most of these heroes are just going to stay in their lanes. Potential TP rotation could come from like a Coddle to the top lane or something for some extra burst damage, but even that's unlikely to turn into a kill.
Yeah, it just feels like Paparazzi even have Fade pushes right into that Nether Toxin, but they don't seem to care too much, although there's going to be the TP coming out from Yapster. Wants to try to save mid one. Mid one going to get taken down, though. And now he's going to be able to just walk away. Paparazzi stealing the Viper's Nether Toxin.
That's the scary thing. It's Secret can't make gangster plays, but Vici Gaming, they sure can. Disruptor, decent ganking here, and then as we've seen with Magnus, these hero plays are setting up all kinds of action early on.
Yeah, hats off to Fade. Really nice positioning. And even Viper, like, he turned the corner. It was almost like disbelief for half a second, right? Just like, oh no, I did not expect you to be here. Yang also needs to be careful. We'll be able to go pop that stick, rather, and get away from the Coddle.
Very fast hero, but I'm not able to quite get in close enough. And there is a shrine for him to fall back to, so imagine he'll just be popping that. Doesn't have any teammates who need it. Morphling, he's got the bottle charges mid, so he can go full agility and just pop those bottle charges if he wants to heal himself back up.
Fade trying to mess with Zai as much as he can. DY also making the rotation, throwing down the Thunderstrike.
I'm sure they can kill Zai here, but with
Paparazzi has himself a nice little rune here. There's going to be the ghost shroud. There you go. Skewer it back. That was a little bit funny there. Zai trying to run away, but it's not going to be enough. Paparazzi 2-0 and 1 at 7 minutes now. He's feeling real good.
Yeah, that's worrying for Secret. The fact that Zai's there is because he can't lane anymore. This troll is just getting too scary and too strong of a laner, so he's forced to go jungle, and then he gets hunted down because of a Haste Rune. And Vici Gaming making all the right moves here early on. Paparazzi's Morphling having a free lane and then also helping out the side lanes. That's worrying. Mid one's already back in the jungle. I mean, Vipers will almost always spend some time in the jungle, but normally you want to be farming and pushing out your mid lane, then falling back to jungle. Right now, he's just in the jungle because he's too afraid to lane against this Morphling.
I guess the saving grace is, of course, Nisha down here is doing pretty well for himself right now, 3.1k net worth, but, the other lanes, it's worrisome when you lose 2 lanes there.
Yep.
It's harder to bounce back.
I feel like a lot of these games where Secret's down on kills, there was one against Keen Gaming in the groups where it was 17 kills to 2 in favor of Keen, but you could tell that Nisha was out-farming everyone. This game, he is free-farming, but he's not out-farming the enemy carries. Paparazzi and Ori both have had more farm and a better game than the PL of Nisha.
I see a ping coming out. They're thinking about making some moves on Zai, I think.
There's Disruptor flanking, though.
Yeah, but Morphling also is...
He's coming. He wants to get that Viper.
Oh yeah. Mid one. There is going to be no breathing room for you, my friend. You might be able to take down this Disruptor, but you know what? We're going to take you down first. And he's actually still alive.
Yep. Puck needs to be careful now. Puck may die if he's not careful.
Yep, sorry. Yeah, they've got the, his own Viper. Waveform comes through. Just did 2 for 1, sort of.
Paparazzi has such a good understanding of how to use that Viper form. Pop the Nether Toxin down. He waits to get 1 poison attack off for the slow, then he goes back into the Morph form to get the wave form, right-clicks off. Very well done.
Fucking doing a great job protecting tower. Zai now in for some trouble. Again, Paparazzi just does not want to leave this Necrophos alone. He's just going to keep chipping away over here, try to find the opening. Zai ring around the Rosie, but it doesn't matter. Another kill goes out for Paparazzi. He's got Boots with Gravel online too. This is looking mighty scary now.
That was a sick play. Ori's the one Paparazzi was stuck in the trees and Ori used his Quelling Blade to get him out. There was a lot of pings going on, so I think everyone was probably yelling at him like, get Morphling out of these trees. But yeah, very aggressive plays coming out from Vici Gaming. Paparazzi is all over the map with this Morphling, and Vici Gaming, this is the best we've seen them play in such a long time. I mean, they've still only got a 2k gold lead. This game far from over. And Secret's Draft is looking to, stall out the game. You've got a Puck Cuddle supports. These are 2 supports that shove lanes very well. They defend. They drag a game out. They're going to create a lot of space and time for the PL to catch up, for the Viper to catch up. So there's going to be a lot of pressure on Vici Gaming to take objectives and take things like Roshan and towers as much as possible.
My question is, though, if a Viper's not ahead, does it matter if he catches up? Catches up, I use that term loosely because, they're probably going to be able to be ahead of him for most of the time. Is it even...
I think he can always pose a bit of a threat, at least to the Troll. The Viper, you get a Viper strike off and that Troll damage output in a fight, he's going to get kited, he's going to be limited in what he can do. But the Viper will not match up well against the Morphling. That's why this Morphling was such a good pick.
Oh, they're on the hunt. They want Nisha. And Nisha glimpsed back into that, but we'll be able to just go and... himself away. Eliminate coming out from Puppy here. Will get burst down, and they're still chasing after Nisha. Nisha running himself over to the shrine. I'm sure he's hoping for some sort of backup. We do see the TP coming through. Viper. Oh, they cancel out the TP though.
Yeah, I think they cancel it once they realize PL's back to safety. Nice Phantom Burst to the neutrals. Then he Quelling Blades his way through.
They have a glimpse.
Oh, they need vision.
They've got vision. Oh, just barely.
Misjudged.
Right on the corner of that.
They know he's there, I think, but he's trapped in the trees, so they can't really get in there.
Well, there's no point in diving just yet, right? Just focus on this tower, group up with everyone else. You're feeling strong right now. You've got a Pugna. They'll be able to go. They've got the Scythe, though, over onto Pugna. Won't be able to take him out.
Great kill.
Paparazzi turning into his very own Viper, throwing all this nasty green stuff all over the ground, and you have to keep track of whose green stuff is whose. Good old Nether Toxin.
Just your everyday problems.
Yeah, I hate when that happens to me.
Oh man, we saw the Necro Viper and Pugna. It's like, oh, all the green heroes, and then turns out Morphling is also a green hero this game because he's going to be a Viper himself. So.
It's 2019, he can be whatever he wants.
Exactly. And Nisha will get a T1 bottom tower. That kill mid with the Reaper's Scythe and the tower bottom suddenly make this game a bit tighter than it once was. It'll act as a bit of a wake up for Vici Gaming. They need to be a bit careful about just how aggressive they do play.
I do have the ultimate up and
again.
running over here on DY. He's just going to be able to dodge it.
Yep. Just keeping him honest, making sure you force it out, and if he does for whatever reason mistime it, you know, maybe you find yourself a kill.
Well,
there
fine.
wasn't actually any follow-up there for the glimpse anyway, so.
No, they could have dropped the ultimate and there was a Pugna nearby.
Yeah,
They could have gone for something.
The issue is you can't necessarily catch him in the ultimate because you
Right.
have to preemptively use it with the kinetic field, and you're not going to do that when he's going to dodge it.
Right.
So you're waiting to see if he comes back, and then it's like, okay, well, he came back. Do I ulti now, or he walks out of it?
All right, so it feels like Secret playing catch-up in their jungle. But have some aggression coming out here. Smoke. Again, they have that Static Storm online, DY. Ori hoping to find...
Dire are scanning.
This tower, and they have the diffusal blade up. It's on the courier though, so it's not going to be here for this fight right away. But that ward planted.
They know.
Yep.
They know. Nisha standing on the high ground. They do have a ward over here on the side though, so they've got vision. They know that he's in the vicinity. Puppy revealing himself. They don't look. They just run on in. The glimpse comes out. The decrepified. The life drain. See you later.
That'll be a free tower. PL doesn't quite have the diffusal blade, so an item that may allow them to fight a little bit, although even with it, it's so hard for PL to get in a fight. 1 RP, another blast is going to clear out his illusions. There's so much AoE damage that it's very difficult for PL this game. And this was the last pick PL into like a Magnus and Power, so this troll is going to have a free cleave as well in these fights.
I mean, like I said during the draft, a lot of those core heroes were just gone. There wasn't much left to choose, so you go with what you think can work the best. And in that case, I thought it was the PL. So we'll see. Paparazzi being patient. Let's look over here on Zai. Static Storm gets dropped out. He does manage to walk out though, and there's going to be the follow coming out from Nisha. PL has his eyes over here on DY. DY might be in some trouble. Spirit Lance coming out though from Paparazzi. We'll be able to push him back. Troll going to be able to save him as well.
Reminiscent of one of the glimpses I saw earlier today in the Na'Vi game, where sometimes those really short-range glimpses are so fast that you don't have time to trap them in the kinetic field because it takes like a half second or so before they're locked into it. So just a little bit too short.
Arcane picked up now for Morphling. And Puppy, do you know what's about to hit you, my friend? Creep, creep, creep! They use the RP here.
One of those games where there's just not a whole lot of action going on and Secret's avoiding fights, so you may as well throw ultimates for a single kill, even on a 5-position coddle.
If only for, you know, the morale, too.
Yep.
Right? See if you can crack him a little bit.
You bring down the captain, too. That's the guy making the calling the shots and stuff, so if you can maybe tilt him a little bit, could affect the judgment.
Mid one. Mid one, the glimpse comes back right into that nether ward. The disarm, the life drain, the shove right back into the arms of Paparazzi.
Paparazzi getting these kills too is really nice for him. Unstoppable streak, top of the net worth chart by a decent margin, and the other nice thing about this RP bottom is that it's right by a tier 2 tower, so it's not just the fact you're killing off a support and getting a kill with it, it's that you can turn it into objective damage. Even if they don't get the tier 2, this is still good damage being dealt.
It's all about that efficiency in Dota 2. And I would say that Vici Gaming definitely have that on top priority right now.
Yep. Zai at top just gonna try to finish off his first item. Gets the Veil out, but so much damage being dealt elsewhere in the map. And both Zai and Mid One really struggling to build up farm compared to the Vici Gaming cores right now.
It has been so long since we've seen Secret on the ropes like this.
Yeah, they are very much the ones on the back foot, forced to play passively, and part of the issue here is they can kind of keep these lanes pushed out and delay the game, but it's their supports who do so, which is, it's nice your supports can do that, but you don't really want to just have your Puck and Coddle taking the farm, pushing out lanes, because that's why Viper and Necro have so little farm, because these are heroes that don't get to push out lanes.
Well, Static Storm doesn't quite connect that kinetic field, and they use the Scythe, but it's only on the Disruptor. I mean, you'll take what you can get, right? But not the best target, so Paparazzi is going to be able to go walk himself out. Oh, they dropped the Will-O-Wisp.
So
oh, no. That is very important for the fight of Secret. Now they will not have it for 112 seconds.
That would have been such a big kill. He was like 0.1 second too late on using that Will-O-Wisp. That would have been a huge kill for them to get the Morphling.
Dream Coil actually going to get used over here, and Yang trying not to snap the coil. Will get pushed back with that blinding light. Very nicely done, but it doesn't matter because in comes our friend Ori, and he's going to be able to take down Puppy. He's got his eyes over onto Zai now. Break comes through. Again, Mid One chasing after him. They've got the silence. Going to try to TP himself away. Is it going to be enough? No. Gonna lose Ori. And Nisha picks up a nice kill.
We mentioned Secret's on the ropes a bit, but they're finding some key kills here. Back-to-back core kills there. Picking the right fights and punishing the slight mistakes of Vici Gaming, who are getting a little bit too aggressive there. Pugna gets caught alone, and that turns into a kind of domino effect where Troll comes in afterwards. Yeah, you get that trade kill where it's like, okay, this Coddle's a free kill for me, but how do you get out? You don't have a BKB yet. And he also didn't have backup. Like, if there's someone like a Magnus or a Morphling with him, it's a different story, but very nicely done by Secret.
Nisha trying to find just any farm that he can on the map, but like you said, you know, you have a Coddle, which is great. He's going to be able to shove out those lanes, but he eats up farm. Eats up farm that's available for those cores. Same thing goes with the puck, but they're just trying to be, I think, as patient as possible and, you know, allow themselves not to get caught up in some of these, like, potentially large team fights that they just can't take.
Yeah, keep as much vision on the map as possible. Just slow Vici down. I think Vici, they need to just stop being as maybe quite as greedy as they have been throughout the game. Like earlier on, before Secret got some of these key levels and items, you know, they could play all 3 lanes and be a bit more greedy. Now they need to maybe play more as a team, focus on some of these objectives as a 5-man unit, taking team fights, going for Roshan. They can't afford to give away these key kills like we just saw.
Manta getting picked up now for the Morphling. Puppy is kind of one of those big targets, though, because he is the one who's being able to push and keep out lanes. Look at Fade. They know he's over there. They fight him over into the corner. That is, yeah, another kill going over to the side of Paparazzi.
Yeah. The thing is, Vici Gaming aren't in a rush this game, too. Their late game, they've got Morph Troll. They have 2 very scary late game carries, and on Secret side, it's really just the PL. And on top of that, Vici Gaming have the Empower. So their carries are just going to be that much scarier when they have that Magnus bonus damage.
And that's pretty scary to think about, right? Because they're already quite in the lead, about a 4K net worth. Got plenty of these towers taken down. Heroes obviously slain.
Yep. And scary because Morphling with Empower is actually pretty good because it's percent-based bonus damage. So Morphling with all his Agi gets a lot of damage from that Empower. See there, plus 75 damage out of that.
You get the Dagon pickup over on the Necro, hoping for some extra burst damage.
Just wants to be able to secure some of these Reaper kills. Very good against the Morphling, who even when he's morphing strength is going to remain at fairly low percentages of health. So he's going to be one of the big targets to try and go on. And Vici Gaming do not have any real save against the Secret single target burst damage.
Not this time around anyways, but BKB gets picked up over onto Ori. They've found themselves easy to go and they use the RP. He's going to be stunned up, held into place. Still trying to just get himself out, but it's not looking very good for him right now because Yang, well, just one little click take him right out.
One illusion didn't get caught in the RP, and they thought it was the real one until they life drained it and it disappeared, and then they realized, okay, he's trying to juke us. Let's get this kill and go into the Roshan pit, they say.
Oh, Reaper Scythe though getting used. Doesn't quite take down DY all at once, but does find him kill. Is now mid-1 in for some trouble. His own Nether Toxin working against him. He's gonna get taken down by Paparazzi, and there's gonna be the Troll. They're looking. They're turning back around. The Disarm comes out. BKB coming out from Troll though. They've got the Decrepify over here onto Zai. And he's actually able to find the kill.
Oh, just burns him down. What a huge turnaround for Secret. Again, it's Vici Gaming getting a little bit too aggressive in these fights. I think they just feel overconfident because they get that initial kill top on the PL, but they commit a lot. They commit some big ultimates to kill him. It was an RP, and they didn't have any team fight. I mean, they had some, the Static Storm left, but they just didn't really execute as they needed to.
And just opens up with the Illuminate. They know that they're there in the pit. But they found them over on the side, and that was part of the key, right? Is that they were split.
And they're split, and then you burst down one of the key heroes. Disruptor, yeah, he's a support, but he's a support with a big teamfight winning ultimate. So no Static Storm suddenly meant Vici Gaming were much more limited in what they could do here.
It's very nice going over to the side of Secret.
And this Necro, once that Disruptor's down, has got much less to be afraid of. There is still a Pugna, but I think with the Disruptor Static Storm taken out of the picture, he just felt like he could go charging in.
Okay, we leave Yang down here.
Time to hibernate.
Okay.
So, Vici Gaming, a bit of a wake-up call. They've been in complete control with a consistent, like, 3 to 5k gold lead for this basically last 10 minutes, and it's just disappeared in a sequence of bad events. They lose multiple key heroes back-to-back, the Morphling, the Troll, and now the Pugna. And they need to be much more selective about the fights they're taking and how they take them.
I think they just need to chill, right? They need to chill out a little bit. You're in the driver's seat. You're feeling good. You know you've got this late game. Just chill out a little bit. You don't have to be running the entire time. Take a breath.
Yeah, the Viper is not going to be a big late game powerhouse. Probably see Viper just itemizing to more utility builds. The PL, farming well going to be a threat. Necro also, pretty scary hero this game, but you have answers end of the day. Don't worry about this Necro becoming this really scary teamfight presence because you've got Pugna, you've got Disruptor. Your lineup can counter a Necro. So I think they just need to prioritize the Necro a bit more in these fights, and play together is fine.
Glimpse comes out. Mid one is just not having a great time. Static Storm also going to get laid out. Probably not necessary. The Eels will come out, though. Again, over here onto Ari. There's going to be a beautiful Will-O-Wisp getting dropped. And now Nisha has his eyes on Paparazzi. He's going to turn his attention to the Troll. Troll has the BKB up and running, though, and he's slowly trying to chase down Zai. Zai trying to juke himself over into the corners. His BKB is going to be going down fairly soon, though. They might just want to chill. Get back. You've got a good pick off here, and now Troll being held into place for just a moment. We'll be able to walk away.
Nisha's so good with the Doppelganger micro. He again baits them with an illusion.
Fade is being super sneaky here. He's hoping maybe he can find something. Oh, not quite, but they'll turn back around. They've got their own Viper. Again, they'll be able to take down mid one. Ori's still alive, has his eyes on Zai. Again, they turn it, and they're going to be able to take down Nisha with that reverse polarity. That puppy trying to run away from all of these heroes. The waveform comes out, though. There is no more Keeper of the Light. Zai, last man standing right now, turns around with the scythe, but it doesn't connect over. The Paparazzi's still alive. Glimpse comes back out. He's going to be held into the cage as everybody just wails away on him. Yaps are trying whatever he can, just trying to throw out a click or two or anything, but he should be able to find this kill over here. He's actually still alive. No, the waveform comes out from Paparazzi. This is going to be the buyback coming out from Necro. He's not ready to go down just yet. He wants to come back into this fight. In fact, there he is. He's got his eyes over here. He's looking. He wants to get this, and it's not looking so great. There's going to be the host going to be right through. Yaps are trying to run himself out. He's trying to dodge some of this damage from the Thunderstrike. Is he going to be able to outlast it? Just barely going to be able to do it.
Oh, that's not the fight sticker we're hoping for. Losing the PL, there's just too much AoE damage for him to worry about. He doppelgangers away, and Mags just says, well, one of these PLs is the real one. Let's just RP, and, got the PL, guys. And
Fade was so patient. You saw him just sitting in the trees, just waiting a moment. He's like, all right.
He knows his job is to deal with the PL. The Pugna, the Disruptor, you guys deal with that Necrophos as needed, but if Magnus can RP the PL, there's enough AoE damage with a shockwave, a waveform on top that you're gonna find the real one and you're gonna kill him. He just doesn't quite have the items to survive his way through it. He has got the level 15 health talent as well as an SMY, so he's almost at 2k health, but it's just not quite tanky enough. And those fights are what Vici Gaming need. That's how they've got to approach it. A dieback from mid one, that's gonna really hurt his item growth. He has got less farm than the Puck now.
This is looking very, very scary for Secret. Only, again, 4K net worth lead, but Vici Gaming feeling very much like they are in control. They are in the driver's seat right now. And as long as they keep taking these intelligent fights, as long as Fade is super patient, I think they have it, you know?
They haven't found a window or a big enough teamfight win to go into the Roshan pit just yet. They'd love to get an Aegis on their Morphling, who 12-1-4. Paparazzi did give away a lot of gold when he did end up dying in that a couple fights ago, but is still in a great position to carry this game, and things continue to look in Vici Gaming's control for now.
This is such a tough game for Nisha. He's got to have some big, broad shoulders right now because, you know, mid one has been effectively shut down, and, you know, Zai's doing the best he can, but he's only really got that single target. Locked down. They're creeping over here. Do have the smoke, hoping to possibly the jump. We've got a Lincoln's up and running too now.
Yeah, it's going to just make it a little bit harder to burst him down. Necro can't reliably Reaper Scythe him, and even if you're breaking it like with a Dagon or something, that means you're using your Dagon for it. It doesn't feel nice.
So they know that they're in the pit. They did use the scan, but I don't think they're going to be able to do too much, although they do have Will-O-Wisp up and running this time, so it's possible that they could try to make a play, but it's just going down too fast, God.
Yeah, and they've got the sustain. Yeah, that Illuminate hits them, but they're instantly life-stealing back up, and Secret not in position. They're just split pushing. Yapsor needs to be careful not to get caught here. They're in the trees here. Potential skewer.
No.
Not going to find Yapsor. Both Yapsor and Puppy. Hoping, maybe even hoping to set up a kill here with Zai up there as well. They have got enough burst damage to kill somebody like the Pugna.
He's already dipped, though. He doesn't want to stay up there. He's got bigger fish to fry. Troll, Ori.
Ori's just by himself, though. Has got some friends in the neighborhood.
Oh, they grab him. They get him in the static. Nisha's in first. So much of us going to get rooted up. They go and they even use the RP. They're not taking any chances.
It's probably, like you say, it's worth it just not take any chances because of how big of a kill it is. And with Static Storm wearing off, he's going to have another doppelganger. So,
well, it's been so hard to go and grab him in the first place. So if you can manage to get it, you know, why not? Just take him out.
And you're kind of at that point where his respawn time is fairly long, so you can go high ground. And even if he buys back and you don't get a Rax, a PL buying back at this stage of the game puts you in an amazing position.
Great for Vici, for sure. A little bit of that Nether Toxin can place down. They'll put the fort out. Mid one can't really do much of anything to go in here. Every time he goes anywhere near it, just jumps out. There's going to be the puck, though.
A lot of damage onto the Morphling.
The Illuminate is pretty nice here. Will-O-Wisp does get dropped. They've got the sight, but it doesn't matter. Zai in for trouble. He's got to run himself out here, and they're just going to run right out of that Dream Coil. No problem when you've got a BKB. Zai gets pulled right back in again. And now mid one, he's got the Viper on Viper action. Do need to be a little bit careful here. Again, you have an Aegis, but they take the tower, and they're very disciplined. They're like, all right, this is enough for us. Let's back off. This opens up shrines. Let's chill.
Yep. So maybe we talk about a bit. I know Bulldog's always big on it, is make sure you just use your BKBs. It's better to just pop it a second or two too early to go into a fight than try and get greedy and use it too late. Troll pops his BKB, and the Reaper Scythe does no damage on top of it.
They're going right back in again now.
Yeah, they've kind of healed themselves back up now. And they know there's 50+ seconds with no Necrophos. He fought back in the previous fight, so they should know that his buyback is not up right now.
Yeah, a jump forward though, again coming out from Puck. Yep, sorry, trying to just poke, but got pretty good high ground. Just constantly pushing them out. I just feel like Paparazzi doesn't really care too much.
And with the Aegis, he can just go full Agi, get healed up by the Pugna, and then hit the high ground. They do want to get this melee Rex, it feels like.
Mid one, just gonna be able to walk away. BKB comes out here from Ori. He's got his eyes again over onto mid one, gets thrown right back into that static star. Paparazzi finds himself yet another kill. He's 13-1 and like 5 right now, gods. This guy is out of control. He's gonna go right back in, taking down these racks. And just like that, we have an entire mid taken down at 29 minutes.
Yeah, and just going for the safe play. Ori didn't really get much value out of his BKB, kind of popped it and stood around, not finding anyone to hit, but at the end of the day, that's the case because Secret immediately run away, and when they run away, you take the melee rack. So, not the flashy BKB that wins you a team fight, but it's a BKB that secures you a melee racks, and that's what Vici Gaming came to get.
Fade just picked himself up a little treat. He's got himself a Shadow Blade coming in.
Nice, that's gonna...
So Nisha's gotta be extra worried.
Yeah. And the great thing about this is when you try and blink RP at PL, he has that cast time window to doppelganger dodge it, but with Shadow Blade, you just RP out of invis, and you completely catch him by surprise, so makes it so much harder for Nisha to split push or just be in a team fight when he doesn't know when that RP is coming out.
All right, one last outer tower here in this top lane. Already you're seeing Morphling make his way over there. Paparazzi has himself an invis, although there is a Puck standing nearby. They know he's there. Oh boy, that's an Aegis popped. This one nicely placed. Oh no, Disruptor walks into the Will-O-Wisp to be able to finally take down Paparazzi, and they'll be able to find a kill on the Disruptor.
That's a long respawn time.
I mean, he's...
My first thought is, does you just buy back? That's such a long respawn, but if you buy back and die again, then your next one's like even longer. But
I don't think they're too worried though, right?
No, I'm not too worried. It's not like there's a Roshan or any key objective. Like, all your lanes are pushed out. Secret have to basically turn that kill into farming. They're going to go back, push out all these lanes. They are still hovering around this mid lane, so maybe they do want to try and force the buyback. But for Vici Gaming, you know, you let that tier 2 tower go. They've got a decent amount of AoE spam where they shouldn't be too worried. And the scary thing with Secret trying to push high ground is if Morphling does buy back and you try run away, there's a glimpse. So pushing high ground against teams who can buy back and then catch you with spells like Glimpse, Clockwork Hookshot, all these things that have these long reach is always very, very risky.
All right, well, they will put some attention, though, over onto the mid tower, take it out. Finding that window. Oh, but Fade, again, they don't know that Fade has a Shadow Blade, so this could go pretty interesting. Yeah, look at him getting into position, waiting for the PL. He's gonna go on the back ends, through the skewer, through, right into that kinetic field. He's got 2 people here. Zai, they're gonna lose mid one almost immediately. Now Nisha trying to fight his way out. The puck just dodging in and out, but Ori's got the BKB. He wants to find the skill over onto Nisha. Nisha gonna have to go over to that low ground, and they get the glimpse back off onto him, but he's gonna be able to go and dodge it again. Oh, but you can't dodge the static storm. Nisha, you're out of here. 74 seconds. And we're going right back down that mid lane again.
Yeah, I love that. They have the shrine there, so they're, when they buy back Disruptor, they're able to TP to the shrine and catch the PL on the retreat. That is bad news for Secret. They can go down the mid lane. Bottom lane has a decent-sized creep wave as well that they can meet up with, and that looks like that's the plan for Paparazzi.
Yeah, Paparazzi did buy back during that too, keep in mind, but I don't think he's too threatened by what's on the board right now, so.
Necro Reaper side could be a problem. We saw top lane, when the puck silence combos with this, the burst damage potential's there, but the problem is they see Necro, so he's not afraid when he sees Necro on the map. It's only when Necro and Puck are both missing that he has to be afraid.
Okay, Lincoln's popped now over here on the Morphling. Mid one trying to do whatever he can, throwing down the Nether Toxin, get the Nether Toxin thrown right back at his face. The jump forward coming out from Fade, though, as he's able to find himself the puck. They'll be able to take him down. Nice Will-O-Wisp coming through those. Eye coming forward. He doesn't have the damn, not gonna be able to take down Paparazzi. He's gonna turn right back around, turn himself into a Viper.
Oh, they can just reset now. That Reaper side cooldown.
They want to go in. There's no more Will-O-Wisp here. They've got the Siege. They've got that Atos right now over onto Yang. He doesn't have much mana, though. Might just reset.
Yeah, you're in not a huge rush here with the PL respawning. You can just back off and perhaps just prioritize the next Roshan, or even just finding that next big pickoff. With all these buybacks being thrown around, you don't want to do anything too crazy. Morphling's next respawn will be quite a long one, particularly if he goes down to something like a Necro Reaper side. And he's so close to this BKB. That's a key item, as we've seen some of these fights. All the magic damage being thrown around. If he can get that off before the Reaper comes out, or even just using it to take a Rax, it's a whole different story.
So what does Secret do here? Because they're really, it feels like they're playing from behind. And, you know, obviously, you know, mid one has had quite a difficult game here on this Viper. Nisha doing the best they can to keep up, but it just doesn't feel like it's enough comparatively.
Yeah, I think they kind of are looking to slow things down. They're looking to slow things down, but Vici, they're just looking at them. Yeah.
Oh, mid one again. BKB coming out from Paparazzi should be able to go and clean up that Viper. No problem now. Nisha running himself out. They've got the courier. They actually go and they find the puck. They want to just take him out right here, right now. He's out of here. Killing spree coming out from Paparazzi. Buyback comes out though from the Viper. Mid one not quite ready to just give in, but no Roche just yet. It's soon. Not soon enough though for Vici.
Yeah. That's the opposite what Secret want. Vici Gaming know it. They want to play fast. They're playing with tempo because Secret need to keep these lanes pushed out. They need to keep playing things kind of at a slower pace. There's no Roche yet, so Secret weren't looking to make any big, bold moves, but problem is Vici Gaming and not giving them any time to breathe.
Well, they're able to take themselves a shrine, and again, the BKB is up and running now on Paparazzi, so gonna probably try to re-engage once they get that Aegis. And that's soon. It's in about a minute. There's nothing Zai can do about that. Just watch as his creeps get obliterated.
I feel like Zai's item build just going for the max Dagon with the Blink Dagger. He knows the way they win fights on Secret side is just having this burst initiation, and he needs to combo with the Puck. Puck's going to blink in with a silence. He needs to blink in with an instant Reaper side follow-up. The big issue is just finding a way to break the Lincolns, which doesn't really come from Necro or the Puck. I guess Puck can. Puck has got a Yules or a Force-Up, so maybe it's the Puck who has to use one of those items to break the Lincolns on Morphling for the Dagon plus Reaper Scythe combo.
I'll take that.
I guess what the other thing I'm very, very concerned about is the fact that you've got yourself a Troll. Troll has a BKB. Troll also has a Satanic. So if you're focused on all of that like interest over onto Paparazzi, right? Because he's, you know, a big threat. You still have this Troll, and you have no way to stop him from continuously hitting things and getting that, you know, all of that health right back again.
You can kind of kite him, like Viper Strike, Necro's Ghost Shroud.
Just gets obliterated so fast, you don't see him. There's just... Viper is a non-factor this game.
That's partly why mid one has a Ghost Scepter queued up. He recognizes he's not going to be right-clicking in these fights, and that's a very sad state of being when you have to go Ghost Scepter on a hero like Viper, but given this game, I don't blame him.
Alright, we've got Cheese picked up over here on Paparazzi. We've got the Aegis on Troll.
Dire's bottom
And it looks
tower
like
is under
we're
attack.
ready to go again.
I don't know. It looked like Paparazzi one of the Aegis. He cleared an item, but they both cleared an item slot for it. And I feel like Morphling is typically an Aegis, the better Aegis carry here, but maybe they just see Troll as somebody to hit buildings.
That's possible. And again, you know, he's got a lot of ways to save himself. He's got the Satanic, he's got himself the BKB, the Aegis on top of that. And maybe they figure, you know, yeah, Paparazzi's going to be kind of like the big target. So if he's able to just at least get that that cheese off, he'll be fine. But while all that's going on, you'll have a Troll who's just making mayhem.
I think now they do need a way for Morphling's buyback, because that's kind of one of those, how do you lose this game if you're Vici? Morphling dying without buyback is definitely up there. And that's where I imagine that was a misclick from the Troll, picking up the Aegis. He was probably meant to be the cheese carrier this game, because he's got so much health that he can't be bursted like the Morphling can. But not the end of the world, as the Morphling buyback does come up in a couple of minutes' time, so they will still have a go at high ground with Aegis and buyback on Morphling. And they're just going to focus on keeping these lanes pushed out, the map control aspect. They've got Vision scattering the map, particularly around the Roche area, which is not as important now they've got Aegis, but they want to just push out this bottom and mid lane to set themselves up for that next one.
Oh no! Puck now gonna get a life drain, just held into place. Yapsor, he wants to get out. Is he gonna be able to do it? They even drop the static. They just don't want that Puck with the initiation being an issue here, and that's gonna be 60 seconds on the clock for that Puck.
They know it's a dieback too, that's why they're willing to throw those ultimates for it. He's not going to buy back, but can they actually go high ground? It's just a Puck and two big ultimates being used.
I mean, they really kind of needed that RP for Nisha. All right, those are their two like big ways to control this Phantom Lancer.
Yeah, they could try and just shove the Troll in the high ground with his Aegis, but we're still at that point where Morphling, his buyback's not up for another 70 seconds.
It's a fresh Aegis too, keep in mind, so maybe they can be very patient and wait. Puppy standing over here in the corner, who's gonna go drop the Will-O-Wisp again. Now BKB coming out from Troll, turns his attention over onto Nisha. Nisha's gonna have to go and try to run himself out. Zai already going, popping the Ghost Round, turned back around. They've got that break going over here with the Atos. It's looking like Troll actually gonna get taken down there. There's gonna be the Aegis getting popped. They gotta turn their attention though over onto the racks. Make sure that they're paying attention to what they need to get here. The break coming through again. They've got the Glimmer Cape over here onto the Troll. He's just gonna walk himself out here. They don't look like they want a hard commit just at this time. Maybe just reset. Puck's gonna be back up in about 4 seconds.
Yeah, that fight kind of demonstrates why they're not too afraid of the Troll. He gets kited, even with how much mid one isn't a factor in these fights. It feels like the Troll's in a similar boat. Troll has, what, double or something mid one's farm? He's way more farm than the Viper is. More than double. This is a support Viper at this point. But the Troll, when he pops his BKB, all of Secret just run away. They Ghost Shroud. They just use their orbs, their phase shifts, their Force Staffs, Glimmer Capes. It's a recurring problem for some of these Troll Warlords, and I feel like Troll needs to just prioritize hitting the buildings a bit more, because he's not going to get a good chance to hit heroes.
All right, well, Secret, they go and they get themselves a nice smoke, hoping for some sort of a pick-off. Try to catch them unawares. They know that Troll no longer has that Aegis. This Pugna's been building up, though, with these Dagons.
Vici are at 5, though, and they've got RP back up.
The RP is going to be key, I think. It's all well and good to grab that Puck, but I think your big target.
Skuru catches Puppy.
All right.
You take those.
Poor Puppy.
Yeah, the vision there. I believe that ward scouted him and allowed the Magnus to get the pick, and it was a Shadow Blade initiation. This Shadow Blade has been such a key item to find these kills.
Yeah, Zai just runs home immediately. Puck a little bit harder to lock down, so should be able to get himself out.
Gets those bounty runes, though. That's money in the bank. That's something, I mean, Secret can do with every dollar they have coming their way right now.
Looks like, was that the gem that was purchased by Secret? Was that Puppy's gem?
That is just his gem, I believe. He bought that himself, yeah.
He just bought that too.
Oh, I mean, that's the gem that, Disruptor's gem.
Disruptor's gem, okay. Because I know they picked up a gem, I believe, on the side of Secret, trying to keep tabs on, well, maybe not. I thought they did. All right, Young, gotta be careful here. Look at Fade.
Radiant
Patient finds himself 2 people immediately into that beautiful static storm. Yapster's down, Zai's down. They're gonna buy back. There's gonna be the Will-O-Wisp coming through, but now it's looking like they gotta focus this Rax. They'll turn back around. Nice waning rift coming through. BKB coming out over onto Ori. Ori trying to run himself back here. They've got that BKB over the paparazzi though. It looks like Nisha might be in for some trouble. He's trying to double himself away. Will be able to get himself outside the pit. Zai coming through with that side. Finds the kill over onto Ori. They still have not been able to take down Nisha just yet. As the rest of this looks like Vici gonna have to scatter back.
Long
They're not done
time.
yet. They're not done yet. They're going to go after paparazzi. He's got to go over onto the high ground. They do have that Thunderstrike over here. Fade looking for the opening. They want to try to grab it, and it looks like they'll be able to take down Yapstar. They're going to turn back around again. Zai trying to stay alive. There's a skewer coming forward. Yang in for some trouble. Uses the crap fire charts, but it doesn't matter. They've got that Dagon coming through now. Zai hiding himself over into the corner. Fade still trying to just beat him down. In comes Ori. They buy back over onto Ori. They pop back with the Pugna too. Zai trying to run himself into the trees. He cannot get away fast enough. He's going to get taken down. There is no puck. There is no Necrophosis. They keep chasing unrelenting. They just want to take down mid-1. He just pops. He doesn't exist anymore. The break, they're trying everything they can to take down Nisha. He's just so tanky and they're not able to find just yet. They go and they use the Guardian Greaves. Still alive, still trying to move himself around into the trees, juking forward, runs into the static storm, and now it looks like Nisha, the life drain comes out. He's fighting, he's able to take that DY, but Nisha's out of here. Mid-1 has to buy back. Oh, they find the kill on Puppy, and that's gonna be another buyback. This is it. This is the time. Vici Gaming, they could do it. They could go and take down Secret. And look at this, just running right here into the base.
PL not having buyback. PL has 200 gold short.
Oh, mid-1 gets forced to ride back out again into the loving arms of Vici Gaming. That's gonna be the tower. Is this it? Is this gonna be our game gods? Because it's looking really good. There it is. There's the GG.
You can see the smiles and happiness on their faces. They have taken down Team Secret.
The Secret Slayers.
What a series.
Oh my
so
word.
Close to the bitter end. Secret pulling out all the stops to try and hang on. And it really shows how amazing Secret are as a team that they can have such a rocky slow start and still just stick around. Like, they never really got more than like 5,000 gold behind, but Vici Gaming made all the right moves and Secret made it work for it, but Vici Gaming, the better team in this series.
That was incredible. That was quite the game to watch, and especially, you know, it takes some teams where they get just too excited. They're like, all right, now we're in the driver's seat. We're going to just keep going. And then, you know, they start to lose these fights. They start losing their discipline. They start, you know, getting overconfident. And in this case, though, Vici Gaming, very, very disciplined. And in the end, you know, they were able to take down Secret, which is huge. They've got to be feeling incredible right now. And Secret, on the other hand, you know, at some point, the Giants must fall. And this is a time for them to, you know, step back, take a deep breath, reevaluate, and, you know, show that they're able to regroup again.
Yeah. I mean, Secret, they'll bounce back. That's a scary lower bracket with the likes of Secret, Liquid, NIP. There are some tough forces down there. But, yeah, hats off to Vici Gaming. Everyone really stepped it up. Fades Magnus. He ends the game with not a single kill. 0-1-25. He was the reason they had such a good early game start. His rotations, his early skewer ganks, and then Paparazzi, 19 kills to his name with the 11 assists. Absolutely fantastic stuff coming out from Vici Gaming as a team.
Yeah, Fade's positioning was absolutely incredible that game. But I don't know, what do you guys think over in the studio? Do you think that, are you impressed? Or did some of you guys win some shards off of this game?
I don't think I won shards off this game, but there's going to be some people Did you guys win shards over this game?
Maybe.
I don't think I did. I think this is the one where I was like, no, it's Secret, guys. Don't be fooled by the odds. Just go with Secret. And
I went for like the value bet in almost every series apart from this one.
Gotta take some risks, Cheever.
Yeah, well, I took them in the wrong places, that's for sure. Thanks for that, guys. Oh, what a series. What a victory for Vici Gaming. What a promising team here.
Hell yeah. What a treat. I mean, you said it yourself, Sheever. You said that these two teams, you know, we might see them here today. We might see them in the grand finals. I'm starting to believe that claim. That was a hell of a series. Woo, best one we have seen yet by far. Not afraid to say it.
Yeah, everyone just played great, even though Secret lost. They played pretty well overall. But it's just that Paparazzi, Morphling Metal, this early game, he's just going around killing everyone, just setting the pace for the game, and they didn't really have a good answer for it.
Not at all. I mean, Paparazzi, no stranger to mid, as God just mentioned, one of the greatest mid players in the world. In fact, won a contest at DAC long ago. Big Papa, I believe I called him at that event, and you told me not to call him that anymore. And there he is again. And that's the strength of Vici Gaming. We just saw, I mean, a lot of teams are switching around these roles. Nobody switched it that hard yet. I mean, they took Paparazzi, and he dominated in that position this game.
Mid one was forced into the jungle. He had no game. It all came down to Nisha's PL to see if he could carry later on. But at that, I mean, sure, PL can be a one-man army, but at some point that's just not possible. That Troll and Morph were just too far ahead, and not even Nisha could fight against the likes of that. What a game! And we, of course, get the chance to talk to one of the players, and this time we're talking to Ori, which also means he's bringing a translator, which means you guys have to make some space for two people on the couch. Play him in, Thomas.
Should I just leave?
No,
don't leave.
I'll be here. I'll creepily hover behind him.
Congratulations. First off, don't be alarmed, but he will stand there the whole time, if that's okay.
Hi. No. No, I don't. This is a champion seat now.
All right. Congratulations, first of all. Ori, we got some questions because that series, that was crazy. And you guys, you know, this whole season, it hasn't been clicking, but something, these last 2 weeks, something works, and it works really well. What? What is the secret? What works?
就是问你一下，我们这段时间打得比较好嘛？到底是发生了什么？
就跟我们上个麦的夺冠有关系吧，大家心态都挺好的。然后打这比赛，我们就期望也没我自己期望也没放太高，就往前进一步就足够了。所以大家都发挥自己原本水平就行了。
It's because we win last minor, and we have good spirit, and not so high of suppose, yeah, something like this.
Yeah, it showed. It showed. These two will also ask a question. It's like you want to go first.
I'm last. Go, Bulldog.
All right, well, Vici Gaming has been known for getting second place for a very long time. You did get first at the minors, so do you think you've broken the curse? Can you actually win a major now?
就是我们很长时间都是一直得亚军嘛，然后就是你认为这次 Mana 能夺冠是通过什么来那个破除了这次诅咒？
可能也跟这次 Mana 对手实力不够强吧，然后我们也打得比较好，所以就破除诅咒了。
I think it's maybe because our opponent in this minor is not so strong, and we played really well, so we just win the game. Yeah.
My turn. All right, we've seen a lot of different heroes coming out, especially in this series comparatively to a lot of different regions. Any heroes that you guys see a lot more in the Chinese scene that you think might be coming over here pretty soon? I would say, do you guys play a lot of different heroes over there? What's a hero that people are playing a lot in your scene that maybe they aren't playing anywhere else? Like, what hero are they playing over? I'll change my question. It's a complicated question. Do you like Dota? No, just what's his favorite hero to play right now?
就是问你一下，你现在最喜欢玩的英雄是什么？
火猫 ，Ember。
It's Ember Spirit.
Ember Spirit?
Yeah.
Why haven't we seen it yet? Show me the Ember Spirit.
就是为什么我们没有玩火猫，然后能不能展现一下给大家看？
我一直想选火猫，然后 RTK 不敢选，他怂逼。
He said he just wanted to play Ember Spirit, but you know RTK don't let him do it. Yeah.
I can understand that. I wouldn't want to mess with him either. So
okay,
thank you.
Thank you.
I want to thank you for taking the time to talk to us. I am looking forward to seeing you on stage because that's where you will go. Top 6 guaranteed, and the top 6 will play in the arena. So thank you, and looking forward to seeing you guys play over there.
Okay, thank you. Hope so.
Thank you. Thomas will play you guys out. You can take the microphone with you and go out via the door.
Get out of here. I want my seat back.
Thank you very much.
Bye. Woo, we got to figure out a better system for that. That was uncomfortable for everybody. That's we got to do something. We got to do something else. That guy was high stress.
You know what? We can still do the drawing board. Let's play a clip.
Okay.
Clipperino.
Yeah, Clipperino.
Drum roll. The clip. Ta-da! All right.
This is actually one of the fights where it looks like Secret is starting to do well.
And this is where this guy has died right now, so they're going all on the chase, chasing them after, because they're using all the buybacks. It's looking kind of good though, but he's committing his buyback to come in here, and the puck right here, already ball back, and he's dead, and the Necro is out of position now. It's not looking good at all here.
Yep.
He can't kill anyone, and the Troll is coming in here, and this is not looking good.
Yeah, this PO, as you saw in the back line, was just focusing on that
Dying
disruptor.
without buyback over here, that's not good.
Oh, no. Necrophos going down as well, and yeah, Troll just coming back with full power. Here we go, PL trying to get out now. They're going to go on this Viper. You see
and the
PL.
Viper has been pretty much all game like this.
Yeah, just a baby.
Struggling for sure.
But PL usually does pretty well, but look at all this AoE. He's already, you know, they're going to go on him. He gets hit with the Coddle Blast. That's one AoE.
And he's trying to bait, and it's like, wow, look at the baiting. But it doesn't work. He's trying to.
That's a negative bait on them. They don't buy the bait.
Then it just becomes a, you know, like this soon enough.
Indeed.
Yeah. So it was a little bit disappointing there. We tried, though.
Yeah. So went for that fake bait out, but did not work, unfortunately.
Did not work.
And then they feast on him.
Yeah, buybacks are very powerful. That's what we learned from that fights.
And he was 200 away from his own buyback. We could have seen a longer game. I'm not sure it would have changed the outcome, though.
It would have required Nisha to pull off some masterful plays and Vici to probably make some mistakes there. Speaking of mistakes, it wasn't really mistakes. I guess it may have been a mistake to give you guys the power of choosing the MVP.
No.
I think that might have been a mistake.
No, they wouldn't abuse that power.
Nah, they wouldn't.
No.
Would they?
Who is it?
Mid one.
Because he played the worst. That's true. That's funny.
Thank you, Twitch chat. But yeah.
Oh.
It was a hard Viper game. It was a hard lane.
It was a very hard Viper game.
And yeah,
Morphling,
he tried to go into the
made sure of
jungle.
that.
He tried to go into the jungle, but there was no space. The Morphling was all over him, so it was a hard game.
Hard game.
I think overall they did kind of draft themselves into a corner there. One of the reasons I didn't think that they were going to do too well is because of all that AoE ability, all that ways to find out which is the real PL. It really showed there. So I feel like Secret was a little bit off their game. They didn't get the heroes that they liked. We didn't see any Monkey King. We didn't see any big playmakers for mid one. And I'm sure they won't be making that mistake again.
All right. We are going to be closing it out, you guys.
No.
Yeah.
God.
One more series?
Oh.
Okay, one more series. Here we go. No.
Oh.
No. So today we had two best of ones in elimination mode, as you can see in the brackets. And we have two teams that went home. Navi is one of those teams, and eHome was the other.
Yep.
And Infamous, they won. Yes, they're up against Secret. What a reward for them. That will be an unfortunate matchup for them, assuming Secret can recover, because who knows? It would not be the first time to see Secret lose an upper bracket match and then bum out straight again. So we'll see how that match will go later on. But tomorrow we're going to go back to the best of ones. We're going to start off with Ninjas in Pajamas versus Forward. Then we're going to have Liquid versus Chaos. And then we're going to move back to the upper bracket with Evil Geniuses versus Keen. And Virtus Pro versus Fnatic.
Finally, some VP in here.
Yeah.
Finally.
Great. It has been a while. We've been stuck on our A stream for so long. A lot of these big names we haven't seen on this stream yet, so super excited to see those big players come out.
Yeah, it should be a super exciting day. And the super exciting day starts again at 1 p.m. So make sure you're on time to catch us goof about and talk about Dota and about other things apparently as well. And yeah, thank you so much for joining us today. And now have Thomas play you guys out. Let's go.
Bye.
See you tomorrow.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Hey, goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.